Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Skabones with Colorado Punk Rock Army. Couple of news before I get started on Rad Merch Day. We recently launched our, as you can see, don't get back there. As you can see, recently we launched our We're Talking Here podcast. That's over on Spotify, up on YouTube, Apple Music, all that jazz. Go listen to our brand new podcast where we just basically talk smack for 50 minutes and play some tunes. So make sure you go check that out. Super excited to bring you guys this today. This came in from a guy you may know. His name's Mr. P, and he is with DCxPC Live. Great killer organization. Absolutely love those guys. I'm going to see, actually, well, there's the thumbnail right there for one of the albums I've got right here, which I was super stoked to get, by the way. Thanks for sending me this, Mr. P. We're going to start off with 2MA, otherwise known as two-man advantage. Now, two-man advantage is a hockey term. Basically, that's when somebody's in the penalty box and you have a two-man advantage over, say, one guy who's in the box. I've always kind of considered that punk rock and hockey go hand in hand. So, and actually, one of the main reasons I got into punk rock was because of going to hockey games years ago and hearing, punk rock and going, oh my God, who's this? Speaking of which, punk rock, not punk rock, but I actually found one of my favorite punk bands through NHL 2010, and that was, the Briggs. Sorry, the Briggs. Their single, This Is LA. That's how I found them. You guys probably knew them before I did, but that's totally cool. Anyhow, this album is absolutely killer because, I don't know if you guys can read it, but back here, side A are tracks from when they recorded live at CBGB's in 2002, and side B was done at the Fremont Country Club in Las Vegas. Rad venue. Now it's part of Punk Rock Bowling 2018. You guys might be hearing some of their music in the background right now. Make sure you go check them out. This is a killer record. This is one of the best things that I've ever received. I'm actually going to pull it out. Normally I would never touch a record, but you guys have to see how beautiful this sucker is. And I'm sure all the vinyl people are like, don't touch it. I'm really going to try not to get my fingerprints on it if possible. Thanks, Dad. Just check out how beautiful this thing is. Absolutely beautiful. And I love the fact that, let's see if I can find it. There's, I can see my reflection in that, which I think is cool because it's like a reflection, check that out, yeah, of all of us. When you look into a record, you see yourself a little bit, the real person inside, I suppose. So again, two-man advantage, live at CBGB's and live at the Fremont Country Club in Las Vegas. Thank you, Mr. P, for that one. And also thank you for the awesome stickers that I got. And the cool thing about this is if you pick up this album, you also get some notes about two-man advantage and the story of this album, which is really cool. You don't really get that a lot nowadays. Next up on the list is another one of my favorite bands out of California. These folks are Year of the Fist. And we've had them on, this is live at the Ivy Room, May 15th, 2021. They're from in Albany, California, if I can talk. Let's take a look at this one real quick, too. I haven't really had a chance to quite open all these yet. We've been so busy with the podcast. Shows are starting again. We've been busy with that. Let's see if I can get into this. Maybe this is just a regular. This is pretty. This is rad. It's kind of like a tie-dye. I don't know if you guys can really see this. It's tie-dye. I'm getting used to being backwards if you haven't noticed yet. So I'm gonna pull that out too. That is super rad. So I love Year of the Fist. They're one of my favorite bands I listen to on a constant rotation. Side A, Killer on the Road and Red Lights Flash. Side B is Soft Queenie and I Want Your Love. Year of the Fist is one of those rad bands. They have their lead singer is absolutely amazing. Definitely go check them out. So, and that's about it for Rad Merch Day. I'm going to go ahead and drop the links to pick up this album down in the description below. Want a special shout out again to Mr. P for sending me this stuff. I could not be more excited and so happy to add this to my collection. In fact, I'm going to go over and purchase the digital ones so I can make sure I get it in my vehicle as well. So, alright guys, it's been a nice Rad Merch Day.